I've been fat and out of shape for most of my life. A big reason for this is that I could never be consistent on an exercise program. Then a few years ago, I made a few changes that dramatically changed everything. I've lost 60 pounds, feel stronger, and have more energy. I'm also consistent with my exercise because it's much more enjoyable. Today, I'm going to share the 4-step system that not only leveled up my fitness journey, but can help you to build sustainable, enjoyable workout routines without the suffering. Most men fail at fitness before they even break a sweat, and it has nothing to do with their physical ability. The problem starts in your head. Specifically, where do you place your attention? A lot of guys never understand this connection. Now, here's the shocking truth about why focusing on pain and discomfort actually makes workouts harder and less effective. When you concentrate on how much something hurts, your brain amplifies that sensation. It's like turning up the volume on discomfort, which then makes you miserable as each step or rep makes you even more aware of your suffering. Let me give you a scenario where intentional focus changes everything. Let's say you're on a treadmill, 5 minutes into your workout, and your legs start burning, or maybe it's your lungs. Now, if you focus on that burning sensation, counting every second until you can stop, these remaining 15 plus minutes become torture. But you put on headphones and focus on your favorite songs, or think about why you're doing this, maybe to have more energy to play with your kids, that same burning sensation becomes background noise. Here are some specific strategies for redirecting your attention during challenging moments. First, create a playlist of songs that energize you. Second, remind yourself of your why, the real reason you're exercising. Third, focus on your form and technique rather than the discomfort. Fourth, break your workout into smaller mental chunks instead of watching the clock. Finally, focus on anything outside your body that is positive, interesting, or helpful. Now, this mental shift connects directly to the physical strategies that follow. When your mind is engaged positively, you're more likely to listen to your body signals and to make smart training decisions. Men tend to overdo exercise and end up killing themselves in the process, which makes it harder for them to get the motivation for next time. There's a simple device that can change that, and it may already be on your wrist. The critical difference between training hard and training smart comes down to heart rate monitoring. Most men think they need to push until they can barely breathe or walk. That's training hard. Training smart means working with the right intensity for your specific goals. Heart rate monitoring provides a more objective and accurate measure of exercise intensity compared to the subjective assessments like breathing. When you constantly push into your red zone, your body starts to dread exercise. You associate with working out with suffering. This makes it nearly impossible to stay consistent long term. Your nervous system remembers that pain and creates resistance to future workouts. Heart rate zones work like this. Zone 1 is the gray zone at 50 to 60% of your max heart rate. This is for light activity and warm-ups. Zone 2 is the blue zone at 61 to 70%, where your breathing increases slightly. Zone 3 is the green zone at 71 to 83%, which represents your base pace. Zone 4 is the orange zone at 84 to 91%, where things get uncomfortable. Now, Zone 5 is the red zone at 92 to 100%, which should only be used for short bursts. Now, you may already have a heart rate monitor on your wrist if you use a smartwatch. Apple Watch, Fitbit, Garmin, they all track your heart rate during exercise. This real-time data allows for immediate adjustments to maintain the appropriate intensity during exercise, which is particularly beneficial for beginners who may not yet be attuned to their body's signals. If you're overweight, you could benefit by slowing things down to the fat-burning heart rate zones. Those are zones 1 through 3, and they are where your body efficiently burns fat for fuel. Most overweight men make the mistake of jumping straight into high-intensity work. This burns sugar, not fat. This leaves you exhausted. It also leaves on the weight, which places more impact and strain on your joints. heart rate monitor helps you stay in the productive discomfort zone without crossing into dangerous territory. Monitoring your body's signals creates a sustainable path to fitness that actually gets easier over time. Your cardiovascular system adapts, and what once felt difficult becomes your new baseline. This awareness connects directly to injury prevention and the importance of proper preparation. The difference between men who exercise for decades versus those who quit due to injury often comes down to 5 to 10 minutes of preparation. This simple step acts as insurance to keep your fitness journey on track long term. Most men skip stretching because they think it's optional or soft. They want to jump straight into the hard work. Skipping this step leads to the injuries and soreness that derail most men's progress. This is especially true when you're just starting out. Now, recovery from an injury can take weeks or even months to recover from, and then you've lost your momentum. Coming back from recovery too early can sideline you for even longer. It's best not to get injured, which stretching protects against. Now, dynamic stretching involves active movements that stretch muscles without holding the end positions. This prepares your muscles for movement before workouts. Think leg swings, arm circles, and walking lunges. These movements ready your muscles for action and can improve your performance in athletic events or exercise. Now, static stretching involves holding a stretch in a comfortable position for 10 to 30 seconds. This is most beneficial after exercise when your muscles are warm. Static stretches increase flexibility and aid in everyday activities while potentially delaying age-related mobility decline. Regular stretching improves blood flow to muscles, which can shorten recovery time and reduce muscle soreness, also known as delayed onset muscle soreness. And don't forget, you can stretch to ease excessive soreness after a workout, even if it's been hours or even days afterwards. Proper stretching connects all the previous strategies into a complete system. Save yourself the risk of being sidelined by an injury by proactively stretching. This preparation creates the foundation for long-term fitness success. Here's the truth that can save your fitness journey. Not all pain is created equal, and knowing the difference could be what separates you from the guy who gets injured and quits. The critical distinction between productive discomfort that builds strength and the dangerous pain that signals injury determines whether you succeed or fail long term. Most men have been conditioned to push through the pain without understanding which signals to ignore and which ones demand immediate attention. We've been taught that all pain means weakness, and that's wrong and dangerous thinking that leads to serious injuries. Good pain includes burning sensations in your muscles during exercise, which typically subsides immediately after stopping the activity. This burning comes from lactic acid buildup, a natural byproduct that signals your body is adapting and growing stronger. Delayed onset muscle soreness is another form of good pain that occurs hours or days after your workout. This generalized ache results from microscopic injuries to muscle fibers, which is normal and healthy. Your body communicates through different pain signals, and each type means something specific for your training. Now, bad pain includes sharp sensations that restrict movement, decrease range of motion, or prevent movement altogether. Watch for pain in previously injured areas, pain with deformity or swelling, and a pain that doesn't improve after several days of rest and ice. This body awareness connects directly to the intensity management through heart rate monitoring and stretching protocols, creating an early warning system. When you combine mental focus with the proper intensity and preparation, you develop the intelligence to read your body's signals accurately. Listening to your body isn't weakness. It's the intelligence that keeps strong men training for decades while others quit after their first injury. These 4 strategies work together to create a sustainable fitness routine that transforms your relationship with exercise from something you endure to something that energizes your entire life. These steps we just covered are great for people just starting out or still pretty early on in their fitness journey. As you develop, your body will be capable of more. You will have a different mindset, and your body will likely need new strategies and techniques to get you to the next level. Sustainable fitness isn't about being the toughest guy in the gym. It's about being the smartest one who's willing to train for years from now. The men who succeed long-term understand that consistency beats intensity every time. Start with just one of these strategies and build from there. Pick one that feels most natural to you right now. Maybe it's focusing your mind during workouts, or maybe it's finally using the heart rate monitor on your wrist. Now hit like and subscribe if you want more information on ways you can improve your life, and feel free to comment below on which techniques will help you the most, or if there's anything else you'd like me to drill down on. Taking control of your physical health is one of the most masculine things you can do for yourself and your family. Your energy and your strength affect everyone around you.